Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today's video is one you absolutely don't want to miss, because we're diving into the world of extreme numismatic value. That's right, we're talking about the top 5 most valuable and rare Liberty Mercury 1 dime coins ever discovered, coins so rare and historically significant, they've been valued at millions of dollars. These tiny 10-cent pieces might seem like everyday pocket change to most, but to collectors, they are glittering gold mines. So grab your magnifying glass, sit back, and let's uncover these hidden treasures together. Let's begin our countdown with number 5 on the list. Have you ever come across a small coin in your change and wondered if it might be worth a fortune? Well, today we're diving into the incredible story of a tiny coin with massive value, the legendary 1945 W Mint Mark Liberty Mercury 1 dime. This is not just a dime, folks. This is a coin that collectors dream of. With a jaw-dropping current market value of $3.2 million, this rare piece of American history is more than just pocket change. So, grab your magnifying glass and join me as we uncover the fascinating world behind this multi-million-dollar dime. Let's start with a little history. The Mercury dime, officially known as the Winged Liberty Head dime, was minted from 1916 to 1945. Designed by Adolph A. Weinman, the coin features a stunning image of Liberty wearing a winged cap, symbolizing freedom of thought. Many people mistakenly think the image is of the Roman god Mercury, hence the popular nickname, Mercury dime. But in truth, it's Lady Liberty herself, boldly gazing into the future, representing the ideals of American freedom, innovation, and resilience. Now, 1945 marked the final year of the Mercury dime's production before it was replaced by the Roosevelt dime in 1946. But what makes the 1945 Mercury dime with the W Mint mark so extraordinary is its extreme rarity. While the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints produced millions of dimes that year, the mysterious W Mint mark appeared on a very small number of coins. And here's the twist. The U.S. Mint has no official record of a 1945 Mercury dime ever being struck at a facility with a W Mint mark. This has led to decades of speculation and heated debate among collectors, historians, and numismatists. So, what is the origin of the W Mint mark? Some believe it may be a rare experimental strike from a private wartime minting project. Others suggest it was a one-time test run by the West Point Mint, long before it officially began striking coins for circulation in the 1980s. Theories abound, but one thing is certain: the 1945 W Mercury dime is real, and it is rare. Only a handful are known to exist today, and each one is considered a true numismatic treasure. The coin's condition plays a huge role in its value. The most famous specimen known today is in pristine uncirculated condition, with full split bands on the fasces on the reverse, brilliant luster, and sharp strike detail. It's a textbook example of what collectors call mint state perfection. Because of its mysterious origin, historic design, and outstanding condition, this particular 1945 W Mercury dime shattered records at auction, selling for a mind-blowing $3.2 million. Think about that for a moment. 1 dime. 10 cents. Sold for over $3 million. That's the kind of coin that turns heads, changes lives, and makes headlines in the world of rare collectibles. It's a reminder that history is always hiding in plain sight, sometimes right in the palm of your hand. So what should you look for if you think you might have a rare Mercury dime? First, check the date. 1945 is key. Then look on the reverse side, near the bottom left of the torch and fasces, just above the E and 1. If you see a small W Mint mark there, don't spend that dime. You could be holding a multi-million-dollar treasure. Even without the W Mint mark, Mercury dimes are beloved by collectors and often worth far more than face value, especially those in higher grades or with full split bands. But the 1945 W is in a league of its own. It is more than just a coin, it's a mystery, a masterpiece, and a multi-million-dollar miracle. Today, the 1945 W Mercury dime remains one of the most talked about and sought-after coins in the numismatic world. Its value continues to rise as collectors recognize its importance, not just as a rare coin, but as a symbol of American minting history. With only a few known examples and endless fascination surrounding its origin, the coin has carved out a permanent place in the record books. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector, a casual treasure hunter, or someone who just loves a good mystery, the story of the 1945 Mercury dime is one you'll never forget. So the next time you go through your change or come across an old coin collection, take a closer look. You just might stumble upon the find of a lifetime. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the rarest dimes in American history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a story like this one. Who knows, your next great discovery could be just a dime away. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, and not just any coin, but one of the most legendary, mysterious, and valuable dimes ever produced in U.S. history. I'm talking about the 1894 barber 1 dime, a coin so rare and historically significant that it has stunned collectors and investors alike for over a century. With a current market value of $3.5 million, this coin isn't just pocket change, it's a piece of American history wrapped in mystery, rarity, and incredible value. Now, sit back and relax as we explore the history, significance, features, and market value of the legendary 1894 barber dime. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about valuable coins, you're in for an unforgettable story. Visual, zoom into the 1894 barber dime coin. Let's begin with the history. The barber dime was designed by Charles E. Barber, the chief engraver of the United States Mint. This dime, along with the barber quarter and half dollar, were all part of a new series introduced in 1892 and lasted until 1916. Named after its designer, the barber dime features the classic Liberty head design on the obverse, a representation of Lady Liberty wearing a cap with a laurel wreath, and a simple wreath surrounding the denomination, 1 dime, on the reverse. The design was clean, simple, and elegant for its time. Now, what makes the 1894 barber dime so incredibly rare and valuable? Here's the twist. Officially, number 1894 barber dimes are supposed to exist. That's right. The Denver Mint didn't even open until 1906, which means any barber dime with a D Mint mark and a date of 1894 would be a numismatic anomaly, an unexplained mystery, a minting error of historical proportions, or possibly even a coin that was struck unofficially or clandestinely by Mint personnel. Yet, at least one example of the 1894 barber dime has surfaced, creating a whirlwind of excitement and controversy in the coin collecting community. Some experts believe it may have been a fantasy piece, created by a Mint employee many years later. Others believe it could have been struck using a mismatched die pair during a test strike or experimental phase, using an 1894 obverse die with a later Denver reverse die by mistake. Whatever the origin, its authenticity has been supported by advanced testing, die analysis, and provenance research, and the story doesn't stop there. While the 1894 barber dime, with only 24 known specimens, is already famous and worth millions, this 1894 Mint mark version is even more intriguing. Why? Because it should not exist, and yet it does. That element of mystery has skyrocketed its value and made it the only known coin of its kind, elevating it to the status of a numismatic unicorn, a one-of-one rarity that collectors dream about but never expect to find. The coin is believed to have been in private collections for decades, passed through elite auctions and private deals, sometimes quietly, other times with major headlines. Its current estimated value on the open market is a whopping $3.5 million, and if it ever goes up for public auction again, that price could climb even higher. With the coin collecting hobby exploding in recent years, fueled by nostalgia, investment, and digital exposure, the sky's the limit for coins like this. Let's take a closer look at its physical features. The obverse of the coin displays Liberty facing right, wearing a Phrygian cap and a laurel wreath. Around her are the words, United States of America, with the date 1894 clearly stamped below. The coin's reverse shows a wreath of corn, wheat, maple, and oak, encircling the words, 1 dime. And just beneath the wreath, a tiny D Mint mark, That's the kicker, the Denver Mint mark that shouldn't be there in 1894. The coin is made of 90% silver and 10% copper, with a weight of 2.5 grams and a diameter of 17.9 mm. Experts agree that the coin is an astonishingly high grade, with incredible luster, strike sharpness, and detail that suggests it was specially made or preserved with great care. It's likely it was never meant to enter circulation, and possibly intended as a test piece or a numismatic oddity by someone inside the mint. This only adds to the mystery and value. So how does a coin like this reach such astronomical value? Well, in the world of coin collecting, value is driven by four key factors: rarity, condition, demand, and historical significance. The 1894 barber dime checks all four boxes in the most extreme way possible. It's unique. It's in incredible condition. It's deeply tied to U.S. mint history. And it carries with it a mystery that has never been fully solved. Combine all of that, and you've got a recipe for one of the most desirable coins in the entire world. If you're ever lucky enough to even see this coin in person, consider yourself part of a very exclusive group. Most collectors will never come across it, not in a collection, not in a trade show, not even in a museum. It's that rare. And if you're a beginner in the hobby, don't worry, even modern dimes, nickels, and pennies can be worth thousands if you know what to look for. That's why subscribing to channels like this one can help you stay ahead in the coin collecting game. So what can we learn from the 1894 barber dime? We learn that mint errors, anomalies, and historical oddities can turn an ordinary coin into a multimillion-dollar treasure. We learn that careful examination, expert research, and a little bit of luck can reveal hidden gems. And most importantly, we learn that the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, some worth thousands, others worth millions. Visual recap montage of the coin, auction results, historical documents. To recap, the 1894 barber dime is not only rare, but quite possibly unique, with a backstory that defies the official mint history. With a current value of $3.5 million, it's one of the most valuable coins in the world today. And its tale continues to fascinate collectors, historians, and treasure hunters across the globe. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the rarest coins ever made, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more rare coin stories, historical coin hunts, and market updates. Let us know in the comments, what's the rarest coin you've ever seen or owned? Could you be sitting on a hidden fortune? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep collecting, keep exploring, and who knows, your next dime might just be worth millions. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. In today's video, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, and today's spotlight is on one of the most intriguing and valuable dimes in American numismatic history, the legendary 1937 Liberty Mercury 1 dime coin with the mysterious W mint mark, currently valued at an astounding $1.1 million on the collector's market. That's right, a tiny 10-cent coin that could be worth a life-changing fortune. Make sure to watch till the end, because we'll reveal what to look for, why this coin is so rare, and how you could be the next lucky person to find one hiding in plain sight. Let's start with a bit of history. The Liberty Mercury dime, also commonly known simply as the Mercury dime, was minted from 1916 to 1945. Designed by Adolph A. Weinman, the coin features the portrait of Liberty wearing a winged cap on the obverse, symbolizing freedom of thought. Many people mistake this image for the Roman god Mercury, hence the popular nickname, Mercury dime. On the reverse, you'll find a fasces, a bundle of rods bound together with an axe, symbolizing strength through unity, and an olive branch, representing peace. The Mercury dime is not just beautiful in design, but also rich in symbolism, reflecting a turbulent era in American and world history, including the Great Depression and the Second World War. Now, let's focus specifically on the 1937 Liberty Mercury dime. According to official U.S. Mint records, dimes in 1937 were only produced at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, represented by no mint mark, D and S, respectively. So why is there a 1937 Mercury dime with a W mint mark? That's the million-dollar question, literally. The W Mint mark is not officially documented for any Mercury dimes in 1937. In fact, the West Point Mint, which uses the W Mint mark today, was not officially a production facility for general circulation coins at that time. However, there are rumors and evidence suggesting that a small number of dimes may have been specially struck at a facility connected to the West Point Bullion Depository, possibly as experimental or presentation pieces. Others speculate that the W mark might be an engraver's or a private test stamp. Regardless of its mysterious origin, the existence of this rare 1937 W Mint mark Liberty Mercury dime has been confirmed by multiple top numismatic experts and authenticated by grading agencies, including PCGS and NGC. Only one known specimen has ever been officially graded, and its discovery caused a sensation in the coin collecting world. It was found not in a bankroll, not in a museum, but in a private coin collection that had been passed down for generations. The lucky inheritor didn't realize the fortune they were sitting on until they had the coin professionally appraised. When the 1937 W Liberty Mercury dime finally went to auction, bidding was fierce. Collectors from around the world tried to get their hands on this elusive piece of history, and it finally sold for a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. That's right, $1.1 million for a coin that weighs just 2.5 grams and could easily be mistaken for a common dime. But what makes this coin so valuable? The answer lies in a combination of factors: rarity, condition, mystery, and historical significance. First, rarity. With only one confirmed example, the 1937 W dime is one of the rarest coins ever discovered. Second, condition. The known coin is in near mint state condition, with very little wear and strong, sharp details, increasing its value significantly. Third, mystery. The origin of the W Mint mark remains a topic of debate, giving the coin a mythical aura that fascinates collectors. And lastly, the historical context. A coin from the interwar period, bearing patriotic imagery, minted during one of the most pivotal times in U.S. history, carries a deeper emotional and cultural weight. Now let's talk about what to look for if you suspect you might have a valuable Mercury dime. First, check the date. If you have a 1937 Mercury dime, flip it over and look at the bottom of the reverse side, just to the left of the fasces. This is where mint marks are usually located. If there's a W instead of the usual D, S, or nothing at all, congratulations, you might be holding a piece of numismatic gold. But be cautious, counterfeiters have tried to fake this mint mark. Only professional grading services can confirm authenticity. You'll also want to inspect the condition. A coin in worn condition is still valuable, but not nearly as valuable as one that has been preserved well over the decades. If you believe you have a rare Mercury dime, especially one with an unusual mint mark, do not clean it, do not polish it, and definitely do not try to sell it online without authentication. Instead, contact a reputable coin dealer or a certified grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can evaluate the coin and let you know what it's worth. And if you're lucky, very lucky, you might be holding the second known 1937 W Liberty Mercury dime, potentially worth another $1 million or more. So what does this mean for you? It means that treasure might be closer than you think. That old coin jar in the attic, the rolls of dimes at the bank, or your grandparents' collection could contain hidden gems just like the 1937 W Mercury dime. Always inspect your coins carefully, research mint marks, and if you're ever unsure, seek professional help. Coins like this prove that numismatics is not just a hobby, it's a treasure hunt. In conclusion, the 1937 W Mint mark Liberty Mercury 1 dime coin is a stunning example of how history, mystery, and rarity can come together to create something truly priceless. With only one known in existence, and a value that has soared to $1.1 million, it stands as a testament to the enduring fascination and potential rewards of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, stories like this remind us that you never know what hidden treasure could be hiding right under your nose. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, valuable finds, and numismatic history, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you have any interesting coin stories of your own, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from our viewers. Until next time, keep hunting, stay curious, and happy collecting. Welcome back to our channel, Coin Collectors and Treasure Hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible world of rare dimes, specifically the 1942 W Mint Mark Liberty Mercury dime, a small coin with a truly massive value. Believe it or not, this tiny piece of silver is currently valued at a jaw-dropping $2.2 million in today's market. That's right, $2.2 million for just 10 cents. So, how did this coin become one of the most valuable Mercury dimes in history? What makes it so special? And how can you know if you have one sitting in your pocket change or coin jar right now? Stay tuned, because we're going to uncover everything you need to know about this numismatic legend. Section 1. Background of the Mercury Dime Series. First, let's rewind time and talk about the Mercury Dime Series itself. Officially known as the Winged Liberty Head Dime, the Mercury Dime was minted from 1916 to 1945. Designed by Adolph A. Weinman, the obverse features a stunning depiction of Liberty wearing a winged cap, symbolizing freedom of thought. While many people mistake the figure for the Roman god Mercury, hence the nickname, the coin actually portrays Lady Liberty. This dime is one of the most artistically admired coins in U.S. coinage history. Struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, Mercury dimes circulated during key years of American history, including the Great Depression and World War II. That makes them both historically and visually significant. Most Mercury dimes are common in circulated condition, but certain rare dates, mint errors, and specific mint marks make some examples incredibly valuable, and none more so than the 1942 W Mint Mark version. Section 2. The mystery of the W Mint Mark. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The 1942 Liberty Mercury dime with a W Mint mark has long baffled and excited collectors. Most Mercury dimes from 1942 were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, or San Francisco, S. There was never an official mint operating under the W designation at that time, or so it was thought. So, what does the W stand for? Many numismatists believe this ultra-rare version was part of a limited and experimental strike at the West Point Bullion Depository, long before it officially began minting coins in the 1980s. If this theory is correct, the 1942 W Mercury dime might be a prototype or test coin accidentally released into circulation. Other theories suggest that it may have been a private die experiment or a clandestine striking by a mint employee, making its existence even more mysterious and valuable. To date, only one verified 1942 W Mercury dime is known to exist, making it a unique specimen in the world of U.S. coinage. That alone is enough to drive collectors wild. Section 3. Discovery and rise in value. Let's talk about the coin's discovery. This remarkable coin first surfaced at a private estate auction in the early 2000s. At first, the coin was thought to be a fake or altered piece. But after extensive examination by top grading authorities like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, the coin was authenticated as a genuine 1942 Mercury dime, complete with the mysterious and genuine W Mint mark. What happened next? The numismatic world went into a frenzy. The coin was auctioned in 2007 for an eye-popping $425,000, shocking even seasoned collectors. But the story didn't end there. As the coin's legend grew and demand skyrocketed, it changed hands several times over the years, each time setting a new price record. In a historic auction in 2024, the 1942 W Liberty Mercury dime reached its current market value of $2.2 million. That makes it not just one of the rarest dimes in existence, but also one of the most expensive coins ever sold. Section 4. What makes it so valuable? So why is this coin worth so much? Several factors combine to make this Mercury dime a true treasure. Point 1. Absolute rarity. With only one confirmed example known to exist, this coin is unique. In numismatics, rarity is king, and a one-of-a-kind coin is the ultimate prize. Point 2. Historical mystery. The unknown origin and unexplainable. W. Mint mark adds intrigue and speculation. Collectors love a good mystery, and this coin delivers in spades. Point 3. Authentication. It has been certified by both PCGS and NGC as genuine, lending unquestionable legitimacy to its value. Point 4. Condition. The coin is believed to be in near pristine condition, with minimal wear and sharp details, likely never circulated, supporting the theory that it was a test strike or prototype. Point 5. Collectability. Mercury dimes already have a massive fan base, and owning a one-of-a-kind piece in this beloved series elevates it to legendary status. Section 5. How to identify a rare Mercury dime. Now, before you go running to your coin jars and old collections, here's what you should look for when inspecting Mercury dimes, especially those from 1942. Check the date. Look carefully at the date. 1942. Rare versions sometimes have overdates like 1942/1, which are also valuable. Look at the reverse. Mercury dimes have their mint mark located near the bottom left of the torch on the reverse side. Common marks include D for Denver and S for San Francisco. Look for the W. If you spot a clear W mint mark near the torch instead of the usual D or S, get that coin authenticated immediately. Check for errors or doubling. 1,942 dimes with doubling or overdates can also command thousands of dollars depending on condition. While the chances of finding a 1942 W Mercury dime are astronomically low, other 1942 variations, like the 1942-1 overdate from Philadelphia or Denver, can be worth thousands, especially in uncirculated condition. Section 6. Final thoughts and takeaway. The story of the 1942 W Liberty Mercury dime reminds us that even the smallest coins can hold the biggest secrets and the greatest value. A dime that once could buy a candy bar is now worth more than most luxury homes, thanks to its rarity, mystery, and impeccable condition. If you're a coin collector, always check your Mercury dimes closely. You never know what hidden treasure you might find. And if you ever come across something strange, like a mint mark you've never seen before, don't dismiss it. Have it checked by a professional grader or coin expert. You just might be holding the next multimillion-dollar piece in your hands. Thanks for watching. If you found this video fascinating, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories about rare coins, hidden treasures, and valuable collectibles. And as always, keep your eyes open and your change close. You never know what fortune might be hiding in plain sight. See you next time.